Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mathilda. So guys, today's video is all about retinol. All the questions you have possibly had about retinol, how to use retinol, the best way to avoid irritation when using retinol, all your questions about retinol is going to be answered in this video. So you want to stick around and find out more about retinol. So first of all, what is retinol? Retinol falls under the family of retinoids, and retinoids are made from vitamin A. Retinol is just the popular name we all know. Something like tretinoin, which you guys know, and it's popularly referred to as a type of retinol. It's not actually a type of retinol, it's a type of retinoid. So retinol is just what people call everything, but it's actually retinoid. Now let's talk about retinoids. Retinoids consist of retinol esters, retinols, retinoic acid, and retinols. So these are just different variants of retinoids, and they have different potency. Let's talk about the order of potency. The first one is the retinol esters. Skincare with retinol esters are usually more gentle, however it's the weakest form of retinoids. Now the next level is retinol, which is more active than retinol esters. Retinol, they are also more potent, more active, and you get better results using retinol than when you use retinol esters. Now the next level is retinols. These ones are even more active than retinols, and they are most suitable for people that retinols and retinol esters don't really do much for them. They want something stronger. Retinols are your best bet. However, the more potent they are, it's going to be even more irritating than retinols. But if retinol and retinol esters doesn't do much for you, your next best bet is retinols. Now the strongest of them all is retinoic acid. Example are that tretinoin that you guys know. It's so popular right now. Tretinoin, everybody tretinoin. This retinoic acid, example tretinoin, they are the strongest, the most potent, the most active form of retinoids. So you know what that means. They are also the most irritating amongst all the various types of retinoids. Good thing is that they are your best bet to getting the maximum function of retinoids because they work really well, and they are usually prescription based. So you see, that is why they tell you don't just start using tretinoin without having a prescription from a dermatologist, because it's very strong. Yes, it works, but it's very strong. So most retinoic acids, for example tretinoin, they are prescription based. They are usually given as a prescription. You have to be prescribed before you use them. Don't just go out and buy them like that. Now, what does retinol do? We're just talking about, oh, this one is the most potent, this one is the least potent, blah blah blah. What does it do? What does this potency mean? How the hell does retinol work? Let's talk about it. These functions I'm going to be talking about, they apply for retinoids. Because we're just talking about retinol, I'm just going to keep saying retinol, but we're still talking about retinoids, the broad family. So retinols, they increase cell turnover in your skin, and they also help to reduce sun damaged skin over time, and this helps with anti-aging, enlarged pores, and hyperpigmentation. Another thing retinol does is it also helps to reduce sebum production, and you know what excess sebum production does? It causes acne. So you guessed it right, retinol helps with acne. Retinol also helps to stimulate collagen production, so this helps with fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, and good texture skin. So retinol is such a good product in skincare. Like, there's a reason why everyone raves about retinol. Retinol does a lot, but it can also do a lot in the opposite way. The major push why I made this video was because I got a comment from one of my supporters, which I'm gonna leave up here. The person was asking about using retinol for hyperpigmentation, which is the basis of this video, which is the reason why I did this video. So now let me answer this question. How can you use retinol to treat hyperpigmentation? How does retinol work with hyperpigmentation? So I did a video a few weeks back, a few months back, where I talked about different products that will help you treat hyperpigmentation. I'm going to leave a card up here. I think I added retinol to that video, I'm not so sure, but if you want to treat hyperpigmentation with retinol, this is what I would advise. Now, when you're using retinol, there are some ingredients that you should not be using in the same routine because of the irritation. I'm going to talk more about that later in the video. So if you want to use retinol to treat hyperpigmentation, my advice for you is you should find a product that has retinol and other melanin inhibiting ingredients together in one product if you want to use retinol to treat hyperpigmentation. When you find products that retinol are combined with other good ingredients together, you're going to get faster results for your hyperpigmentation. So ingredients you should look out for that should be combined with your retinol to help you treat your hyperpigmentation are tranexamic acid, alpha-arbutin, niacinamide, and also kojic acid. So if you can find a product that has these combined in one, damn, your hyperpigmentation is going to be faster to treat. So that is something you should look out for when you want to use retinol to treat your hyperpigmentation. Although finding those products are hard, but they are available. You just need to do your research and you're going to find those products. So that is my personal opinion on using retinol to treat hyperpigmentation. How do you use retinol for your skin type? If you have dry or sensitive skin, it's best to find a retinol product that is cream based. So you should be looking out for cream product that has retinol inside it, because since the product will be cream based, since it's a cream product, there will be moisture and it can help soothe your skin, and the potency of the retinol will be watered down, because if you have sensitive skin, you don't want to be using a high concentration of retinol. It's going to irritate your skin. If you, whether you like it or not, it's going to irritate your skin. Retinol irritates your skin. Now, if your skin is not sensitive, you have oily skin, your skin is strong, like your skin does not just react anyhow, then I would suggest you should look out for serums that have retinol in it. Those ones, the potency of the retinol is very high, it's very strong, so you're going to be getting better results when you use serum based retinol. When should you use retinol? Best time to use retinol is at night. You don't want to be using retinol in the morning or afternoon, because you know your skin will be exposed to the sun, and you know the sun makes your skin even more sensitive, and retinol on one hand makes your skin dry and irritating if you don't do it the right way. Even if you do it the right way, it's a 50-50. So you using retinol in the morning is definitely not advisable by me. So don't use retinol in the morning, use it in the night. Now, how often should you use retinol? If you're just starting out, if you're a beginner, you have never used retinol before, you want to get into the retinol wave, you want to start using retinol, my advice for you is to start by using it twice a week. Start using twice a week, test your tolerance for it, see how your skin responds to it. If your skin starts getting used to the twice a week, then you can now up it to 3 times a week. Keep using it, see the way your skin is responding. If your skin likes it, then after a while you can now upgrade it to 4 times a week. Then from there you can be using it every day. So when you're using retinol, you need to just take note of your skin and see how your skin is reacting, so you would know the best way and the best time to use retinol. How do you use retinol? Because let me tell you something, if you want to use retinol, there is a very high chance that you might experience purging. Purging is basically when you use a skincare product and you start having breakouts. When you have acne doesn't just come up over one day. Acne is already forming in your skin for like 4 weeks to 6 weeks before it will actually show. Before you see this pimple, I don't know if you guys can see it. You see this pimple on my face? It did not just come overnight. It has been growing from the inside for some weeks. Then before you see one day it will just come out, you just sleep and wake up, boom, you see a pimple on your face. That is how pimples, acne are formed. But when you're using a skincare product, something like retinol, retinol increases the rate at which your skin creates new skin, new cell turnover. So when you're using retinol, it will speed up the process by which the acne will form, and that is what will now start making you to have breakouts and start having what we call purging. So purging is not a bad thing. It happens when you start a new product and you start seeing breakouts. The breakouts can last from 4 to 6 weeks, and after that 4 to 6 weeks your skin will now become so good. You see people have this experience with some product that they'll say, I was using this product, as soon as I started using this product I was breaking out so badly, but after a while my skin became the smoothest it has ever been in my whole life. So that is what purging is all about. So purging is not bad. So if you're using retinol and you're experiencing purging, just keep at it, because it's actually not bad. It's just your skin trying to remove all the acne and making your skin just look good at the end of the day. However, there's a difference between purging and irritation. If you're purging, you can continue using that your skincare product, but if you are having irritation, don't keep using it, because that irritation is going to keep getting worse the more you use that product. So irritation can be you're having rashes, you're having dryness, places that you will not break out, you are breaking out, your skin is just inflamed, your skin is irritated. If you're experiencing that, then my dear, that is not purging, that is irritation, and you need to stop that product right now. So retinol is a very drying product. It's very irritating. So I'm going to be telling you guys different things that you should do to avoid irritation while using retinol, because that is what scares people when they are using retinol. They'll be like, I tried to use retinol and damn, my skin became worse than it was before. Well, you're not doing it the right way. But let me just tell you this, that you can do all this and your skin will still get irritated. That's skincare for you. I'm sorry, but that is skincare for you. You can do all the right things and your skin will still break out. I don't know what to tell you at that point. But I'm going to be sharing you these tips that will help you to minimize irritation and also prevent that phase of purging, because it's not everybody that experiences purging. Some people do, some people don't. If you don't, then you are lucky. You don't have to experience the purging. But if you do, here are things that you can do to minimize the purging and the irritation. First of all, how do you apply retinol? You've gotten your retinol. The first thing is that you should apply retinol on dry skin. Do not apply retinol on damp skin, because damp skin is going to make it more potent and it's going to be too harsh for your skin. So try as much as possible to not apply retinol on damp skin. So this is what you should do. You finish bathing, you finish cleansing your face, tap dry your skin. Try to make sure there's no water on your face. Tap dry it, then apply a I'm going to talk about the quantity next, but you pat dry your skin, then you apply the retinol. Afterwards, you now apply your moisturizer and do whatever your skincare routine entails. But make sure that you do your retinol after you finish cleansing your face. But here's the thing, there are people that are so sensitive, like they have sensitive skin. Their skin is sensitive AF. They have dry skin, and when they do this method, it doesn't work well for them. So this is what you do if this method I just talked about is not working out well for you. You cleanse your face. After you cleanse, you now apply your moisturizer. Then after you apply your moisturizer, you apply retinol on top of that moisturizer. After applying the retinol, then you apply moisturizer again on top of that retinol. So it's called the sandwich method, where you are putting the retinol in between the moisturizer and another moisturizer. So this is the best way to avoid irritation when you are using retinol. Now let's talk about the quantity you should use when you're using retinol. Most people, when they use retinol, they use that prescription based retinol, those strong retinol. Whether you're using the prescription or you're using normal retinol, retinol is less is more with retinol. Don't go and be packing retinol on your face. It's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good, girl. It's not gonna look good. So when you're using retinol, make sure you use a pea-sized amount, a very small amount, very tiny, like emphasis on tiny, emphasis on pea-sized amount, especially if you're using the prescription based retinol like your tretinoin. Please, very small amount. Then you place it on the places you want to treat. So if you're using retinol for hyperpigmentation, you place it on the places you're experiencing that hyperpigmentation. You're using it for anti-aging, you place it evenly. Make sure it's very even. Make sure there's no clump anywhere. Make sure you place it evenly all over your face, but make sure you avoid your eyes, the corners of your nose and the corners of your mouth, because it's going to make it even more drier, and dryness leads to irritation. However, there are some retinol based creams, retinol serums, where they'll tell you it's safe to apply around your eye areas. Then you can apply it around your eye areas. But if they say, if nothing like that is stated, then avoid your eye areas. All these tips I'm sharing with you is just to help you to minimize irritation as much as possible. Because let me tell you something, having irritation when you use retinol is almost inevitable. But retinol is such a good product. Like, it is such a good product. It does wonders. It does a lot. Like, retinol is nice. Now, if you're having irritation, you've done all this, you're still having irritation, here's my advice for you: cut down the amount of retinol you are using. Number one. Number two, reduce the frequency at which you are using retinol. Maybe you're using it twice a week, try to use it just once a week. Maybe you're using it thrice a week, try to cut it down to twice a week. And also reduce the concentration of the retinol. Try to start, especially if you're just starting, start with the lowest amount of retinol, the lowest concentration. I think 0.5% of retinol is the lowest, but try to start as low as possible. If you're using a very high concentration and you're having irritation, beat it down, try to reduce the concentration. It's for your own good. Guys, I want to talk to you about something very important. Are you subscribed to my channel? Are you subscribed to my channel? Let me know down below. Are you subscribed to my channel? All this free tea I'm giving you, you don't want to subscribe to my channel, you don't want to like this video, you don't want to watch my ads, you don't want to support your girl. Do you want me to be broke? Do you how can I make videos for you guys if I've not eaten? So please, guys, give this video a thumbs up, please. I'm begging you. Subscribe to my channel also, guys. The last tip I have for you on how to use retinol to avoid irritation and everything in between: use gentle products. When you're using retinol, that is not the time to start having so many other different actives in your routine. When you're using retinol, your cleanser, please be gentle. Your cleanser should be a gentle cleanser. Now is not the time to start having a salicylic acid cleanser. Keep it somewhere else. At least the day you're not using retinol, don't use that cleanser. The day you're using retinol, use a gentle cleanser, use a gentle moisturizer. Make sure there are no strong actives in your routine with that retinol. Try to keep it simple when you're using retinol. That is why I said that if you want to use active, make sure that you are using it in the same product. That product has all those actives together. then you use it, because when you are layering actives with retinol, the irritation is almost inevitable, guys. It's almost inevitable. Okay, so try to use gentle products in the routine you are using retinol. Okay guys, let's talk about the ingredients to avoid while you're using retinol. Funny enough, I have done a detailed video on various skincare products you should not mix. I'll leave a card up here so you can definitely check it out to know more information about the products you shouldn't mix. But now let me just tell you guys the ingredients you should look out for to avoid in the same routine you are using retinol. The first thing is vitamin C. Avoid vitamin C when you're using retinol, unless you're using the vitamin C in the morning, then retinol at night. But using this in the same routine, no. I'm sure my subscribers know this. Like, they know this because I give you guys all the tea. You guys already knew this, right? Okay, now the next thing you should avoid while using retinol is benzoyl peroxide. Remove it from your routine when you're using retinol. And lastly, remove AHAs, alpha hydroxy acid, from your routine. AHAs like glycolic acid, mandelic acid, lactic acid, etc. So any AHAs, don't use it in the same routine as retinol. Guys, I have talked so much. I've given so much information. If you have any more questions, leave it down in the comment section below. If you guys want to see me outside of YouTube, you can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, all Mathildaduku. Hey. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave your comments and your video requests down below. You guys know I always deliver. You leave a comment, I'm gonna answer you. Don't think I'm snubbing you. I'm gonna answer it. Don't think I'm not snubbing you. I'm gonna answer your questions, so leave it down in the comment section below. If you guys want to get skincare products, original skincare products, I'm your plug. Send me a message on Instagram. A small fee you're gonna pay me. I'm gonna source your skincare products. And guys, I forgot to let you guys know I now do consultations, so send me a message on Instagram for consultations. If you guys want to have a 30-minute session with me, asking all your skincare questions, everything, just send me a message on Instagram and I'm gonna send you my calendar so you can fix an appointment with me so we can have a chat after you pay. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see other videos, I'm gonna leave skincare playlist right here, and I'll leave another video right here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.